What's going on, y'all? You know who it is. Mr. Warmack, a.k.a. Low Rent, a.k.a. The Ignorant American, a.k.a. The Truth As You Know It, a.k.a. Dirty Business, a.k.a. The Jet Jaguar of YouTube. What's going on, folks? You know who it is. It's Mr. Warmack. And as always, I'm in the building, and as always, I'm giving you some food for thought. You may not like what I say. The only thing you can say is he's not alive. So, as we proceed to give you what you need to sit down, because after we're done, you feel like you're taking speed. So, let's get into the topic at hand, and let me go on one of my many diatribes I like to go on. So, can we start this proceedings? You ready? Thank you. Now, today we're going to talk about. I haven't done a Middle East video for a minute. Now we're going to talk about the Middle East, and there's this big deal over there where the Middle East talks are in crisis mode. They've been in crisis mode for a minute. Kerry has left. Kerry hasn't been over there as much, and Barack only goes there for photo ops apparently, but Kerry hasn't been over there because of the situation in the Ukraine, so he jettisoned up to Kiev, and so as in the Middle East, Israel froze their plans. What it was is they had a deal where if Israel releases of prisoners, some certain political prisoners, and in certain stages, there was agreement that they don't know. Let me go back. There was an agreement where I think it was it wasn't a handwritten. It was like a mano handshake or gentleman's agreement where they release prisoners in waves, and they are not sanctioning the Palestinian Authority, which I'll call PA or PA, because I'm not gonna say that forever. And but it was contingent on the PA, the Palestinian Authority, not to join. Say how we have NAFTA, CAFTA, and all other, type unions like that. It doesn't necessarily have to be a trade union. It could be like an organization that could benefit the area, like, I don't know, like a local Arabs Association, I don't know. But what happened was, Palestinian Authority has joined a lot of these little associations with countries and stuff. Now Israel has froze. I think they released 2 waves of prisoners, if I'm not mistaken. I know my Israeli friends or my Palestinian friends will tell me, but they released 2 waves of prisoners, but they froze the 3rd wave, and now they're threatening sanctions against the Palestinian Authority after they have requested to join a lot of these multiple organizations. Like Israel, like I said, Israel released prisoners in 3 waves. Like the last group is held up. The talks. This is been going on for a minute. Like last April. This is May, by the way. And doing that, they're bidding to build more houses in Jerusalem, which I think was, like I said, this was not a documented agreement where this wasn't going to say, well, here's the paper. This is what you said. This is what we said. This is more or less like gentleman's agreement between groups. Which is why this should tell you don't ever get a gentleman's agreement, get it in writing. But they're still building settlements in Jerusalem, and it's pushed the Palestinians to join. And the Palestinians, like I said, the groups they've joined are like 12 international groups. But Israel, but Israel wants them to give up joining these groups for now, at least. Because it's creating, it's basically creating like Israel's losing face when you think about it. But like I said, they joined the groups, but Israel wants the PA to take back some applications. Like I said, they're losing face. But the Palestinian Authority Nation, this is just to me, they're asking for everything they want. They want everything, but what they're doing is they want to get it too fast right now. Like, I guess now the Palestinians want a written agreement saying Israel's going to do this. But if Israel was doing it to begin with, seems to me that you guys broke the agreement to do this, and this. So now you guys are coming around. I don't know. This is just my opinion, and this is just my thoughts. Just don't get mad at me. I'm just some schmuck behind a camera. So they want a written agreement to a Palestinian state within. With that, we all know that this one, they want the agreement with the Palestinian state, but they want the 67 borders, border lines, and they want East Jerusalem as the capital, East Jeru. They want the release of the more prisoners, and they want to end of the blockades. Like when you go to the Gaza Strip, there's blockades there. They want to end that. Israel's like, well, we can't have this because you guys are still and you guys have seen on the news, you're still firing rocket ships out of those certain territories over there. So, to me personally, Israel is they're covering they're hedging their bets. How you gonna bet on the people that's been not dealing in good faith? As far as the Palestinian organization, I mean, I don't think Israel is really going to deal with you if you aren't going to recognize a lot of stuff that you're doing. So, like I said, these are just my thoughts. I'm not trying to talk down or get mad or place blame on certain people. I'm just saying it is, what it is. So, I'm out of here. Deuces.